So at the moment I'm living in Madrid and I wanted to go home for Christmas. Both me and my flatmate are from England. So obviously because of everything that's going on right now, it wasn't the smartest decision, and also the rules kind of made it a lot harder. At the moment in England, the rules are that if you travel from Spain, you have to isolate for 2 weeks. But because Brexit is happening on New Year's, like, there kind of wouldn't be a point because you just sit in your house. And then there was a new strain in the UK, which meant that only residents and, well, nationals and residents could travel back to Spain. And although I'm in the process of applying for resident, I don't have like the official resident card, so we thought that it might be quite difficult to get back without having the actual paperwork. And I've read quite a few people that have tried to get back, and the airports were like, "You're not a resident." I'm like, "But look at my paperwork," and they were like, "Leave." So we didn't really want to run the risk. Also, you have to get a PCR test in order to come back to Spain as well, and it's kind of money that we can't really afford on top of flights and things. So we just decided that it would just be too complicated to come home, and it would probably be too stressed and we won't be able to enjoy it. So we're just gonna stay in Madrid for Christmas. Christmas tree, right now we're Christmas shopping. We have no idea what we're buying. We have a mix and match of foods because we are poor and we cannot afford Spanish traditional food. And it's just us two. Challenge 1. She bought the most random things. Pizza, chicken, what else goes in the freezer? Croquetas de jamón, and gyozas. This morning we made some pancakes with lemon and sugar and also had bacon. I have not been in England for a long time. Oh dear. Actually, on reflection, bacon is also the same word in Spanish. It's just me being dumb. And we actually had pancetta. We opened our presents, and now we're both getting ready to dress up and go into the living room, I suppose. We're making cocktails. If there's a bit of liquid spray, it's because it's on this bit. Alright. That's why you don't put soda water in. These ones are some drawings that some kids did for me at school. So we decided to put the pizza in the oven on top of a pan because we didn't have foil, and it's just kind of sunk in. We've got dumplings kicking up and some croquetas. Croquetas aren't doing that well. They're very soggy on the sides. We don't have enough oil to put to like deep fry them, so we're kind of doing it on the side. But they just don't look very nice. They look like mushy bananas, but we're trying our best. It's come out quite well, and the chicken has just Christmas walk to, I don't know where, the outside world. Also, we bought this really cute wine sangria holder, but it leaks. It's cute. So look how busy it is. The taco shop is open. Like, what is going on? Starbucks.
Why am I holding it like that?
Oh dear. So I'm just about to go to bed. It's been a good Christmas, I would say. Not as good as at home. Like this morning, I was quite upset about it, to be fair. I woke up and I was like, oh, it's Christmas. Didn't feel like Christmas at all. And I was just thinking about my family back home and like my dad. I'm not with my dad. Normally I go to my aunt's house and things like that. And just how different it would have been. And how I miss them, obviously, because I'm always with them at Christmas. And I don't know, but then I shed a few tears. Obviously it's kind of natural, like I'm stranded. Well, not stranded, but stranded here. It just would have been too complicated to go home, and if I went home I wouldn't have been able to see my family anyway, and it was just a lot with COVID and Brexit, so I ended up staying here. But also, like, the whole situation is a bit of a mess in my head, because I knew that as soon as I moved here I probably wouldn't be able to get back home for Christmas. It doesn't make it any less sad or hurtful or whatever. But then I realised that not everyone was going to have a normal Christmas. I was like, okay, you know what? Make the most of it. And it was okay. It still doesn't feel like Christmas at all. And I feel kind of sad. But I don't think anyone is feeling like that at all. So what can we do? You can't really do anything about that. But yeah.